Welcome back. And it's one of them ones, isn't it? So I'm sat in the car, been sat for a wee while actually. I'm sat in the car kind of waiting for the showers to kind of pass over. There's a couple and then it's supposed to kind of clear up. Yeah, one of them ones was very tempted to sit at home, and I was going to be sitting at home, and then I thought, oh, will I come out, will I come out? Got a wee phone call off Go Summit Soul and David, Soul Summit here, saying they were heading up this area. What was it up to? And I was, well, I'm kind of toying about heading out. I had my bags packed, so they said, well, tell you what, we get our heads together and see what we do. So I'm parked at the moment at Greymare's Tail with intentions of potentially camping at Loch Skeen or slightly above it. There's not the rain problem, because the rain's going to ease off soon. But what is the problem is the forecasted winds as you get higher up is supposed to be quite high till about at least midnight, and then it'll kind of die down in the morning. But in the morning we're due to get clear skies, virtually no wind. It's one of the ones where, for risk reward, you just go for it, get yourself set up, take the hit till midnight. You know, the tents are strong enough to take it and all, and then we wake up to what should be an absolute belter of a sunrise. So I'm sat here to debate now. I'm going to see what they're thinking, they're planning on doing, whether they were even coming with me or not, I don't know. I think they were driving up this end to find a spot for a camp. I know David's got a back issue that he had from very recently on a 2-week trip, so I know he's very reluctant to go far with a backpack on. And I think I mentioned it on my last video, my Aurora video. You need to check that one out, by the way. That she's had issues with Achilles tendon, so they may just be stopping by to say hello to me and then scooting on their direction. In my head I'm thinking, you know what, I'm up for the challenge. But as I've been sat the last 2 minutes, the wind has gone from being nothing moving at all to already I'm seeing the leaves flying and the grass moving. So I don't know, like I say, we'll measure up when we get here, and I can give a wee, have a wee final decision on what the plan is. But if I'm going up Loch Skeen, I don't think I'll be doing much walking footage until I get up there. Partly because I filmed it recently as well, but also because it will be a head down and get on with the job, and time of day as well. A couple of hours till sunset. Anyway, we'll check back in. It'll be a bit of a mystery in the next hour or so, and we'll see how we go.
Where are you going, David?
Nice to park that. go. Tent's up. Took a bit longer than we anticipated getting up here, so we're pushed up in the dark. So as I mentioned in the intro, didn't expect much walking footage, but we really didn't get any walking footage. We won't really get any nighttime footage of the tent either, so we're getting some food on. I'm going to change out of my walking gear into my nighttime gear now. So that's going to be my thermals go on top. I've got some cozy socks on, and then my down layers, and then I'm getting some food on, and then chill for the night. They're over there doing theirs as well. Maybe pop out later on and see them. Wind's supposed to be up for a good chunk of the night, and then, like I say, sunrise. We're hoping. The forecast is that it's supposed to be clear and an absolute belter of a morning. So that's what we're up for. If you see when I open my door in the morning, the view I've got looking out, it's pretty epic. Didn't get the perfect pitch we wanted. The pitch is like 50 metres up there, and it was just overly exposed, like it was reading 35 minimum winds. Here it's done like 10, 15, which is, you can see the tent, it's got little movements now and again, but it's nothing much. It's just goes through the tent rather than hitting it, you know, so we can handle that. Anyway, I'll check back in later on when I'm all changed and stuff, you know. I'm going to zip the tent for a bit and get my jobs done in the coziness of my tent, you know. I've just got the jet boil on the go, so got it all set up, and I've actually put it inside the door here just because it was getting pushed a bit by the wind, so I want to keep an eye on it and keep my hand on it while it was boiling. I've got a wee peri chicken boiling now. Here we go. Just to speak, there it goes. So it's one of them the Wayfarer ones, so you kind of leave it in the bag for a few minutes and let it sit. So got to do that, get that down us, and then get some snacks throughout the rest of the night. We'll listen to a bit of music and probably find something to watch on YouTube as well. I think it's about 8:15, maybe even 8:30 now, so we're kind of not far off bedtime now anyway. Just get to sit and chill for a bit, and then we'll give you hopefully better footage in the morning. Just finishing off my peri chicken. I've got a wee hot drink as well. Watching a bit of YouTube. Currently one called Boardman Outdoors. Followed the guy Jim for years, and look where he is. If you can recognise it. Fell horseshoe. Funny that, eh? Comes from my G-spots up there. Oh yes. Get a wee dram, set up for the night. It's getting windy out there, but warm in here. Temperature's rising at the moment, 8.5 degrees. I've only just put the heating on. Let's see what it's like in another 10 minutes. Just chilling a bit of tunes. I haven't got much of a signal, so I'm going to have to make use of what's on my phone. So music will be, or a bit of AC/DC, my coys, my whiskey. Yes, that'll do. Oh, wind's getting up a wee bit now. It's like just under 30 mile an hour. I just popped over a wee bit to say hello to my neighbours. They're in a huge tent compared to mine. They're Hillenburg. I'll try and show you it in the morning. I say this all the time. I said this in my last camp with Stephen, and I never showed you nothing. But I'm committing to saying that when it's sunnier. But what I'm going to do right now is we get the heating on. It's about 3 degrees in here. I'm going to get cosy, again, put some more videos on and just relax. You know, it's like 9:30. Probably get to bed maybe 10, 10:30, something like that. You know, get my bag, and I will be cosy because it's not that really cold. I've got a heater with me, and I'll use it. Yeah. Hey, I've mentioned this bag a couple of times already in other videos, but this is my Mammoth bag. and this is what I'm using tonight. And look at it. One of its little features is you can stick your arms out. So particularly when Caitlin comes with me, I can then give her a wee cuddle during the night. You know, but yeah, it's great. And it's also got this little bit there that just keeps everything in place. And then inside there's a wee pocket in there where I've got my eye mask. So I won't need tonight, it's dark as hell. But the earplugs, which yes I will need tonight because it's easier. I thought I'd show you that. I'm just getting all tucked in. I'm sort of turning the music down so I don't get copywriting. Yeah, I'm probably about ready to just drop off for the night, I would say, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Let's see the forecast, see if it's right for a change, eh? Anyway, catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's 7 AM. I've been out a couple of times overnight, just once to go for a pee and stuff. Star lapse that you got overnight there was the camera had fallen over, so instead of looking towards my tent, it was looking straight up. So I thought I'd leave it because it's quite cool. And I'm just giving you a couple of little shots there of what I'm seeing. We're still about 40 minutes-ish away from sunrise, but already the colours, this time of year you get like an hour or so with the colour pops, and it's just this kind of long, gradual change. And from here, it's just, I haven't had many better sunrises in this particular area. It's just, we see for so long, just because, you know, there's nothing really much higher in front of us, so it just keeps going and going and going, your view. So this is going to be epic this morning, I think. So for me now, it's going to get up, get food, get the hot drinks in me, and then I can really start getting prepped for getting some photography work done, capturing things like the drone when it starts getting closer to good daylight. And at the moment, the colours are, as you can see, look lovely, but the ground's still quite dark. Also, on the note of the ground, it's been about -3, -4 overnight, so the tent's like a little ice igloo. But in here, cozy as hell. Oh, good morning. Let's show you that. Oh, yeah. Right, I've got to try and shelter from the wind. It's about 20 mile an hour up here right now. Tent's maybe 10-ish. No, it's still breezy. Views epic though, eh? Absolutely epic. Oh. So I'm just up at the point, so if you see behind me, that's where the tents are. Don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, David and Go Summit Solo did end up joining me after all. I had to wait an hour or so for them, but they made it here in the end. But it did mean we were up in the dark, as you see with all the footage last night. But yeah, just gonna wait for the sun to melt some of that ice off the tent, get some photos, hopefully get the drone up. Although that wind's it's gonna give us other ideas, and then we'll see where we are for there, eh? Oh, lovely morning though. wind's slowly coming down. It was supposed to be about now where we dropped down to about maybe 8 mile an hour gusts and even lower than that. So as you probably hear yourself, there's no that any wee kind of noise like we were getting maybe before. I don't know, I'm not checked. But I'm just having a wee look over the hills, straight ahead of me up to, it's called Andrew Winnie Hill, I think it's called. Keep me to go up there. It's the one that's higher than Loch Skeen, so from across the road it looks right down into Loch Skeen. Stephen went up there not that long ago, so I need to say to him, we'll go up there for a camp at some point. I also want to camp up at Crofthead, which again's over in the distance there. I'll overlay this and I'll point them out what ones I'm talking about. There's a few others around here that have on that side of the road. They've not really touched that much. Like I say, as you probably know, the Lochhead Hill behind me there. Been up that a few times and camped up there this year even. And then the biggest one behind us is Whitecombe. Doesn't look any bigger than the rest from here because they are all within metres of each other, but it is officially the one that's marked as a Corbett in here. And we're on or midway up a hill called Midcraig Hill. We're just below its little cairn that signifies its highest point. So yeah, fantastic view, eh? I'm going to get finished off for the morning and think about packing away soon and just letting the tent try to kind of de-ice a wee bit before I get put away. I mentioned this in last week's video. That's me out in the winter setup now. The Simond Makalu 2, or Simon I'm going to call it, because that's how it's spelt in English, but it's French, so it's Simond. This is my go-to winter setup, and I'll explain why it's a winter setup for me. Part of the reason is the poles. Semi-geodesic, which basically means it goes over each other, and then it has these ones here, and it just all works together as a nice little, setup for the wind. So we had 30 mile an hour at least in this gully. I think up there could have been maybe 50s at some point, and it was absolutely fine. The other point about a winter setup, you look for your tents, is you're kind of looking to make sure that you get a full inner, so little mesh as possible. So if you're getting mesh, then you're going to get the wind coming through you, and it's going to keep you cold. So I say last night, as you can see, there's ice around the tent, and when you get the ice around the tent, you then get it cold inside. Whereas really, the tent wasn't cold last night at all. I've mentioned my setup a few times in the past, but we'll go over that at some point again, maybe next video or so. But just to kind of recap, it's the Sea Summit mat, foil blanket underneath, and then I've got my wee Mammoth sleeping bag in there, and that's the camp setup for me. The guys across there, Hilleberg. So we're all dead cosy. We're just getting ourselves all set up for the morning. I'll probably start thinking about packing away in the next half hour or so, I would say, and just enjoying the view so far. Second brew, why not? Could be one a rare morning like this for a while. I get the feeling, looking at a calendar, could be quite busy next few weeks, so let's make the most of this camp. I had to work for it last night as well, so I ain't rushing off. So we'll get this second coffee down, and then we're probably thinking of getting the tent set up, put away for the evening. Morning. Cheers everybody. we are on the way down, as you see. Look close at Loch Skeen now. A few people around already this time in the morning, which you normally get on a Sunday, as it's a nice morning. So we're going to finish the walk. Probably join back in a bit closer down. A wee bit of overlay walking footage just to round out the. It's been a lovely camp, lovely camp this week. Completely different to the Aurora camp I had a few nights back. Obviously this one had a lot of wind, but you know, sunrise was just stunning. Whereas if you think back to the Aurora one, we didn't get a sunrise, it was all claggy. So swings and roundabouts. Right, I'm gonna put this away, concentrate on getting down. Let's head back in, a lot closer to the car, I think.
I think it was one I found previously, and he had a big rucksack and fell out.
Oh, just in case it was.
Damn. Hey. That's always a funny moment. I was just I'm on my way down there. Just met a guy. Stays in Lockerbie. I think that's his name actually. Saying he's just been watching one of my videos. He's away for a camp. So obviously he's doing what we all do when we go camping, is we check out other people's videos for ideas and suggestions as water sources, flat pitches, all that kind of stuff. So nice to meet you. Here's a comment. I was just about to film anyway, just to say I'm not going to film anything about where I'm going now, because I'm baited on the car, and it's it's the Greymare's Tail waterfall that I'm following, and the Greymare's Tail trail path, which has been on my channel many times in the past. So it wasn't really about that in this video. It was about the camp and the sunrise. I still live on getting that pitch, you know, that flat spot you've seen just above where we got the tent pitched. Hopefully third time lucky I'm going to go up there and get it just right. It wasn't worth it. It was what did I read, 45 at one point. Could have been a lot more than that as the night went on. That would have been the point where I would expect the tent to be moving around a lot. Tent didn't move at all. What was that when I checked it, gusts at 20? I'll take that. So yeah, played it safe, but I will get that pitch, and that pitch just looks like the grand de glim of the pitches of this area. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave you probably with a bit more drone footage as I'm overlaying on the way out. But as always, don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe if you're not already, and please comment. The comments, as I always say this, that's the one that gets the channel going. But for me, Moffat Mountain Adventures, until the next time, see you in the next one.
Daylight on the horizon, shining back at me, makes me think of my baby coming home to me. Down the riverside flowing, knowing she's still there. I can't see where she's going, but I hope it's near. Life ain't what it seems. There's still a part of me that's trying